Welcome back for the second of the women's semi-finals. Ambassador, UCC, Glenmire have already booked their spot in the final. Who will join them? NUIG Mystics or DCU Mercy? The smart money, if truth be told, is on DCU. But Kojak, do you give Mystics any chance whatsoever as DCU in the light blue against Mystics in the maroon go for a fast start?
That's a great pass from Anya McDonough there to Dana Finn. Yeah, like, I mean, it's very important that DCU keep Anya McDonough quiet. She's been really lighting it up lately, putting up big numbers. You know, for DCU, missing Alex Massical is going to be a huge loss for them, player of the month last month. But they've enough experience and talent out there to probably get this job done.
Hygen's got her hands on it, moves it into Anya McDonald, and Anya McDonald ties it up. The Mystics have really struggled in the league. It just goes to show that the cup is the cup. McDonough is unlucky. McDonough back inside, couldn't find her intended target, who is Deja Bullock. Sarah Woods, the captain, gets a big two.
And that's something we've seen over the years. Sarah Woods stepping into a jump shot, great finish.
She's one of the best jump shooters out there, isn't she? Always looks so comfortable.
Yeah, she's got fantastic rhythm, just nice set shot, and you know, makes more than she'll miss again. I watched her here 10 years ago playing in varsities, making a huge three at the end of the game to win it for UCD at the time.
McDonough driving inside the paint. Rebound taken by Mystics, but they can't complete the shot. Corselli did well there, setting up the transition. Woods, well, we jinxed it, didn't we? Praising her shooting, and then she misses, but she won't miss too many.
Now, Mystics are going to have to come to grips with that fast break from DCU. You know, they've got to get players back down the floor. That'll be a huge factor towards the end of this game.
Byrne misses them by a bit of a distance. Sullivan, Woods, in it goes.
Great pass from Dana Finn there to find Maggie, but you know, just needs to compose herself and finish there. It's going to be nervous for these kids as well in this game.
Great interplay there between Sullivan and Woods. O'Shana comes forward. Now it's out to Sullivan. Sullivan. Hygens gets the two.
It's two fast breaks and two baskets in the paint for DCU. They know what their game plan is. They're looking to go inside to Anya and to Rachel, and they're going to try and finish and make easy shots.
McDonough for three. Cross court it goes. Woods. Hygens moved it on. Shot for three. Rejected. Dana Finn, one of the Irish under-18 panel who did so well in the summer, moved inside and slapped out of the hands by Aisling Sullivan. Already you can see the gap. Here is the last DCU score. One faller so far, but do you think Hygens cared? No, she took her points.
Nice finish from Rachel there just when Maggie went to the floor. See Tiffany Corselli is picking up on Dana Finn. She's trying to stay in front of her, not allow her to go off her dribble.
Anya McDonald goes to the bench. They've had possession, they've had the shots, but they haven't had the points. They can't find the bucket so far, Mystics. And failing to control there was Aoife Maguire.
You know, again, the experience of Aisling O'Sullivan, knowing when to run the fast break, knowing when to pull it back and just set it up. You see the full court pressure coming on from DCU.
Mark Ingle, the coach of DCU Mercy. Such an important part of Jim Gavin's backroom team now, the Dublin footballers, and that's a very good and big two by Anya McDonald, or I beg your pardon, Maggie Byrne. It was much needed.
Yeah, that's Maggie's shot. Anywhere around the free throw line, around the elbow, Maggie's going to make that.
DCU looking to respond instantly. Sarah Woods for three. Oh, worth the trip from Dublin.
Quick 7 points for Sarah.
What an impact she's had early doors. Here's McDonough.
That's something that Anya is very good at. You know, she uses her body well going to the basket. Unlucky with the finish there, but she'll more than likely make the free throws. You see Sarah here stepping into her shot. Nice finish.
Nice chip from Woods. And that's not bad either. McDonough. I really do wish people could see your reaction, Kojak, to some of my puns. That in itself is worth having a camera on.
They're pretty good. The reactions. When we played Galway up in Galway in the first round of the Cup, it was Anya McDonough that killed us. Like, she had 31 points against us. So, for DCU, they got to try and keep her out of the game as much as they can. That
was on the border of the 2-3 line, but it was missed anyway. But I think Mystics will get the possession. And it's probably more by accident than design, but they have taken a bit of sting out of DCU by getting their hands on this ball and taking shots, including this 3-point attempt, which is missed. And it's collected by Aisling Sullivan. Well, that's the thing. DCU have collected a lot of those rebounds and have done damage. Here's a 3-point shot! Oh, that is magnificent!
That's Tiffany Corselli. I was doing the show with Mary on Wednesday with Tiffany. She was really looking forward to this game.
Mary kind of sewed it into you a bit, didn't she?
No, she was more at Dave Baker than me. I was pretty happy. I wasn't too bad.
Timeout called with 5:34 left in the first quarter. DCU lead 14-5. Mystics. McDonough. McDonough. Centre to everything. You're absolutely right in what you're saying, Kojak. Here's a shot for two, which is incomplete, and the rebound is collected by Sullivan.
Aisling unlucky there. She took a great rebound, just stepped out over the baseline. I see Mike Murray having a prolonged chat with his second American there, Jade Johnson, who's going to check in pretty soon, I'd say.
Finn, shot for two. It's high risk, and you do wonder, is it worth shooting for two from those kind of positions? Step back and take a 3-point shot if you're going to do it. Woods moved it well. Huygens back to Woods. Those two connect really well. Woods thought about a 3-point shot, then gave it off to Corselli, who has made 1 or 2 big threes already. Is this a third? Yes, it is!
Step back three. That's the hardest shot to block.
But she made it look so easy.
You know, she's pretty underrated as Tiffany. She's a fantastic player, has played really well for DCU this year.
Bullock for two. Let's have a look at that Corselli three.
Steps in, step back, creates the space. Gets a nice roll off the basket. There you go, nice finish.
I'm sure Mark Scannell is watching somewhere as Bullock lines one up and misses. I mentioned Mark Scannell because he's the Glanmire coach, and they're into the final yet again, chasing 5 in a row. And Bullock wants Mystics to be the ones to face him in the final. 17-6 with 4:28 left in the first quarter. Sullivan. Huygens gave to Woods. Woods floated to Huygens. And she just stayed so calm despite the fact that she was double covered.
That's a great little step. She looked like she was going to pass it outside, went back to the basket and finished nicely.
And let's have a look at this big two for DCU.
Pass inside, just takes a step, just a little pump fake, goes back up, finishes. The defensive intensity again from DCU is been tough on NUIG. They're finding it hard to get into any rhythm in the game.
If you just landed from Mars, you could get confused and think that this was a colleges competition, such as the tie-ins between the teams. Now, it's a good thing. Facilities-wise, I think it works for everyone, as you know yourself from Carlo, Kojak. Here's Sullivan.
Yeah, here's Corselli again.
Corselli for another three. Well, she's not going to shoot them all.
It's been a great tie-in over the last few years. You see a lot of the Super League men's and women's clubs have been joined up with colleges, and it's only come better for the game, like the facilities we have and everything we need now.
It's true. Glenmire, UCC, NUIG Mystics, IT Carlo, UCD Marion, UCC Demons. Here we go. UL as well, of course. Not where they want to be, but still there. Huygens sinks it. 21-6, 3 left in the first quarter. Bullock misses. Sullivan collects the rebound again. She's very much like Bay in the last game, although Brunel ultimately would prove unsuccessful. Not Bay's fault though, she played her heart out, as did many of the Brunel team. They just came up against a class outfit. Speaking of class, here's Anya McDonough for three. Misses. Sullivan setting free Aoife Maguire, and Maguire just runs out of room. Obviously this being a Dublin team against a Galway team, the crowd not as big, but still a significant amount in the stand.
If you watch Aisling Sullivan though, every time, I know she's just checked out now for Meghan Connolly, but every time she gets the ball on the rebound, her head is up. She's looking for the fast break. She's looking for the option to pass down the floor.
Jade Johnson. Jade Johnson with a little shake and bake. Bullock missed. Put in the end by Maggie Byrne.
Great position from Maggie there. She gets herself in the right position to take the rebound, and then she's able to finish on the putback, and she's going to go to the line, see if she can get an extra one there.
And into the ball game comes Brona Power Cassidy. It's a little injection of something that Mystics needed at that point.
See, Mike Murray has gone back to a 2-3 defense now. Just trying to stop the inside presence of DCU.
Mark Ingle, you can see him on that far side taking a seat. As we say, a big part of Jim Gavin's plans, there's so much about Dublin football that is taken from basketball. So much from all football, but I think Dublin executed better than anyone else, Kojak, it's fair to say that.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what James Weldon does with the Kerry footballers this year as well. I mean, that's going to be very interesting for them. I mean,
Corselli! Oh, unlucky.
You know, it's huge basketball presence down in Kerry, as we know, and you know it'll probably help their football team as well, because James is one of the best coaches in the country.
Woods to Corselli. We thought we were getting another 3-point shot. We weren't. Timeout called. 2:06 left in the first quarter, and it's DCU Mercy who lead by 21-9. Meghan Connolly. Mystics get it back. Byrne. 2 minutes left in the quarter. Mystics need a big finish. Jay Johnson. JJ gets it across. Good block, but it does come back into the hands of Finn. Byrne off the rim. Very easy to save from up here, but too many missed efforts. McDonough intercepts. She's got Byrne open. Byrne takes. Byrne looks for an option. And in the end, just plays it off Huygens, who did very well. And now here's Corselli. Jump shot for two. Half ballerina, half basketballer. Perfect.
It's just the speed that they're getting down the floor. Like, it's a 4v2. It's not the first time in the game. The transition defense from Mystics has got to be a lot better if they want to stay in the game.
Byrne. Intercepted. Huygens has made so many big plays already in this match. And Brona Power Cassidy couldn't get the shot away, but the foul was called.
You know, again, if you watch it here, it's going to be a nice little runner down the lane. And Tiff finishes nicely.
Brona Power Cassidy. In more ways than one, DCU have the power in this game. 25-9 they lead. 59 left in the first quarter. Jade Johnson has Bullock open. She didn't go to her.
It's fantastic defense from Corselli again, just staying in front of the player.
Finn to Jade Johnson. They need more of that. That was good.
Good finish, good drive from Johnson, good finish.
Corselli, Woods. Woods for three. Unlucky. Johnson collects the rebound. 20 left in the quarter.
Going to pull it back for the last shot. Dana just organising the troops.
14 left in the quarter. 10. Jade Johnson brings it in. Johnson 4-2. Johnson gets a very important bucket. Do DCU have time to throw it? Just launch it. Corselli! This would be a monster throw. And it was always a shot to nothing. End of the first quarter, as expected, DCU Mercy leading them by a distance, 12 points the gap, 25-13. We'll be back very shortly with the second quarter. Stay with us. Mystics need a big second quarter. McDonough. Jade Johnson. Got a good two at the end of the last quarter. Draws a foul here.
Johnson has definitely made an impact since she's come onto the floor. Everything is going to the basket. She's looking to either finish or draw the foul and go to the line. Great drive here. Rachel just gets over a little bit late and gets called for the foul.
Oh, misses the free shot. Has another one to come. One out of two. 11 points the gap. Mystics may struggle around that 2-point zone, may struggle in the paint regards their shots, but they are working hard. Woods, Corselli, miscues. Or was there a Mystics hand in there? No, it was a miscue.
This could come down to the benches as well. You know, I mean, DCU are going to maybe run to 8, 9, 10 on the bench. We'll have to see what Mike does with Mystics. You know, he can go to 6, 7 maybe. After that, then he's going to be struggling a little bit.
Jade Johnson received from Bullock. Hooks it two. They're finding a bit of rhythm.
Yeah, she's keeping him in the game at the minute, you know, and she's made 3 baskets. All 3 were inside the paint, so it's a good job from Jade Johnson.
Put up in the air, looking for it now is Brona. Power, Cassidy, Byrne gets it back. Foul called. I guess one of the hopes for Mystics is that DCU looks so comfortable in the first quarter they might get a false sense of security. It would be very unlike a Mark Ingle team, I have to say, but it can happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I mean, they've gone into a 2-3 zone, and it's, you know, it's forcing DCU to play a different game. Like, they've done a good job. They're staying in the game. It's only a 9-point game, so, you know, if they can stay with it till half-time, you never know what will happen in the second half.
Byrne, juggled by Bullock. Puts it up for Byrne. Foul, shot clock, I think. They just got that shot away.
Just got it away on time, got her own rebound, and lucky with the second chance.
8:32 left in the second quarter. First quarter. Second quarter, I beg your pardon. Huygens. That's a shot for 2, which is complete. That is fantastic from Meghan Connolly.
Yeah, that's Megan's shot. Like, she can take that short corner shot and make it, no problem.
Jade Johnson. McDonough. Bullock for 2. Incomplete. Byrne takes the rebound. McDonough for 3. Misses. And a bit of a fumble in there. Byrne has got a knock to the face. And let's hope she's okay. Let's have a look at this DCU bucket.
Great pass out to the short corner. Megan with loads of room makes the shot. Aisling O'Sullivan coming back in just to try and settle DCU down there. They got to get their offense going again. They've only scored 2 points in this quarter so far.
Byrne will take some time on the bench. Probably the right move. And into the ball game comes Hannah Cohen. Corselli. Meghan Connolly. Corselli for another 3. That is absolutely supreme.
Tiffany Corselli is lighting it up from outside. She's, I think, 3 from 5 now at the minute.
Good 2, and a needed 2 from McDonough.
Yeah, and it was good defense from Megan again, you know, but it was a great finish from Anya McDonough, and they need to get her in the game.
7:12 left in the second quarter. And Huygens gets a little bit stuck there. Just beautiful, just the rhythm she throws that ball with.
Oh, wow, what a move from Aisling O'Sullivan. We call that a pippin. Ball off the back, try and make the layup.
McDonough.
Great job from Meghan Connolly. I was lucky enough to coach Megan with the Irish Under-20s a couple of years ago, and she's a fantastic defensive player who's willing to put her body on the line.
Here it is, the pippin. Oh, if only the basket had gone in.
Can't beat experience.
Sullivan moved it out. Meghan Connolly, Corselli. Go on, shoot for 3. No, she can't do it every time. Anya McDonald. Lost by O'Shea. Says a lot about Corselli that every time she gets the ball, you want her to shoot for three. That's how good she is.
Yeah, she's a fantastic player. Came through on Sports Changes Life. Really smart, really aggressive defensively.
Bullock. Floated out to Finn. Finn off the rim.
You see the switch that Mark has made. He switched Corselli, who was on Dana Finn at the start of the game. You see this pass in here. And has changed her on to Johnson now to try and stop her scoring.
Sullivan. Corselli! Meghan Connolly. Bullock thought that someone would be on the transition, but no one was open, no one was moving fast enough. Cohen. Finn loses, regains, shoots, misses, shoots again. Foul called.
Again, great defense there from.
Let's have another look at the Pippin.
Here we go. No one looking. There you go. Off her back. Ash goes up. She was unlucky she didn't finish.
Meghan Connolly getting a bit of a rest. Kira Newell comes in.
That's a great 5 or 6 minutes there from Meghan. Defensively as well as offensively. Did a really good job for her team.
5:57 left in the quarter. And this to make it a 10-point game, which they have not managed to do. And it kind of sums up their day so far. 1 out of 2. Sullivan. Cross court it goes. Newell. Missed. Corselli almost got it, but it's Finn. Jade Johnson. Bullock was double covered. Johnson, she'll get another go, she'll pass. Corselli just makes it stick. Johnson gets it away. Finn outside. Cohen, that would be a huge 3, but it's missed. Good transition. Good finish, excellent finish from Anya McDonald.
Again, you just see the the catch, the head up from Aisling O'Sullivan, and a great heads up play to give Anya an easy 2.
That's missed. O'Shea was there. Corselli. Shot for 3. Oh! Wow! Kira Newell. Bullock hung up in the air and missed, and Corselli's under the rebound. Her stats at halftime will make interesting reading. 4.5 minutes to go to halftime, by the way. Corselli to Newell for another 3-pointer. Shot for 2. Incomplete.
The pass there from Tiffany, just the around the back pass to see Kira Newell in the corner. Great job again from Tiff.
Finn said there was no one there, so she'd do it herself. And why not? 4:02 left in the second half. Newell. Corselli's open. Newell brings it inside. O'Shea. Out it goes. Sullivan.
Again, you see Aisling using all her experience here. Like, she gets in behind the basket. Here's the fast break from Ash to Anya. Nice easy finish, but Aisling using her experience there on the last play where she gets the ball inside.
What about that for a 3-pointer?
2-3 feet outside the 3-point line, and Kira's dropping it there.
Aisling Sullivan. No bother to her. And it's 37-21 with 3:46 left in the quarter, and DCU get it back. Mystics cannot afford to be sloppy.
Great pass.
Finn. McDonough went right. She went inside to Byrne, who's back in. And it went out of a DCU hand. McDonough. Finn. Bullock for 2. And a big 2 it is as well.
Yep, like earlier in the year we played him in the cup. That's where she hurt us, in around the elbows, around the free throw line. She's able to make those shots.
McDonough intercepts Finn on the transition. She's got a runner, Deirdre O'Shea, but O'Shea's a long way away. So again she goes herself, and again she gets the 2. Sullivan receives it back from Clancy. Shot for 3 from O'Connell Street, not just downtown.
Their percentages from threes must be unbelievable. I mean, they're made a lot more than they've missed in the second quarter, definitely.
Nicole Clancy with a big 3, another one. They've been impressive so far. McDonough. 2:25 left in the second quarter. I'm not sure whether that would have been 2 or 3, but either way it's missed. Here's Ciara Newell. Sullivan for 3. They're all going for it now. McDonough fouled. Let's have a look at that last DCU 3-pointer.
Kick out from Anya, and there's a nice finish from the outside from
Clancy.
Young Clancy there from Nace. Her dad John was a very good player.
McDonough gets the point. And I don't think Mike Murray is too happy with the referee.
I think he's chatting to the wrong one though. Paul Dempsey will definitely have an answer for him, whatever he needs over there.
Sullivan. In it goes, but it wasn't clean for McDonald.
Yeah, DCU might be just guilty the last couple of offenses of forcing that pass a little bit. You know, they don't need to do it. They can set their offense, you know, take their time and make sure they're getting better shots.
Sullivan onto the bench where Mark Ingle is having a chat. McDonough misses. Rebound taken by Newell. Sarah Woods is open, but she goes to the other side, and Clancy. Shot for 2. Kept alive. Newell lobs in a 2, I beg your pardon.
Great boards there from Anya MacDonald, and lovely feed inside for Newell to finish.
McDonough. Byrne. Foul called. 1:20 left in the half. This is the Newell.
Great rebound, yeah. Great rebound from Anya MacDonald, and a fantastic pass inside.
Newell. Clancy. Newell. Woods. Woods just stops short of the paint. Newell. Woods is open. Newell goes herself. Clancy. Clancy with 4 left in the shot clock. Foul called.
What a fantastic drive and finish. Pass goes out, comes back to her, takes the penetration dribble, fouled by Byrne, and a great finish from Clancy, and she's going to get a next bonus now.
I was looking so closely at the foul, I didn't even see the ball go in. Fantastic stuff from Clancy. And there's more of it. 58 left in the second quarter, and DCU already lead by 21. And the timeout is called. 58 left in the quarter. DCU 47-26 they lead against the Mystics. So here we go, the final 58 of the second quarter. Finn, Bullock, McDonough, into the corner it goes, shot for two, incomplete. Finn juggled but couldn't get a hold of the rebound.
Yeah, but like better ball movement, you know, and it leads to a freer shot. That's unlucky from Deirdre in the corner. She's had a couple from there that maybe she could, hits one, it's going to start falling for her.
Nope. Gets lost on its way to the hands of Anya McDonald and Mystics around the break. 33 seconds left. Bullock. Finn. Falls to McDonough, but it is a foul.
Just see here again the ball movement from Galway. Good penetration, and she's going to pick up the foul and go to the line for a couple of free throws.
That's good. The gap reduced to 20. Finn. Never caught that second one right. McDonough couldn't take the rebound. It's Corselli. You can hear Mark Ingle shout 20 seconds.
About a 3-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock.
10 left on the shot clock, 11 left on the game clock. Corselli. She's running out of time. 4 seconds. Here's Sarah Woods. McDonough. Oh, she's lost it. And with 1.7 left on the game clock in the second quarter, it is a DCU ball.
Again, if you watch McDonald get in on the rebounding position, she does really well and then goes hard to the basket, forcing the foul from Anya McDonough.
And that's a let off. But will they get another one? Mystics, that is. Crowd has stayed in for this one. It's a double let off. They're out of time, and the second quarter ends with Mystics trailing by 20. DCU Mercy 47, NUIG Mystics 27. You can see Mark Scannell watching on there. Glenmire winning earlier on. We'd love to hear from you, by the way, as Off the Ball shows you live sport for the very first time today. You can get us via Twitter at Off the Ball, or get me directly at Oisín Langan. We will be back with the third quarter very shortly. Stay with us. Welcome back to the Mardyke Arena in Cork. It is off the ball at the National Cup semi-finals. Second final, semi-final, well underway now. We're into the third quarter. DCU Mercy, as expected, leading against the Mystics 47-27. Earlier on, Ambassador UCC Glanmire beating Brunel. So they will look for a fifth Cup final win in a row. But who will it be against, Mystics or DCU Mercy? Don't forget, we've got the two men's semi-finals coming up at 6 and 8 o'clock. Demons against Temple Ogue and Marion against Killester. Martin Conroy, or Kojak as he's better known, still with us. Kojak, what do Mystics need to do in this third quarter to climb their way back into this ball game?
Well, I definitely think that Anya needs to just find her rhythm, start to get a few shots away, maybe make one or two shots, help her, get her team back in the game. But they've got to, do this, drive and penetrate at DCU, and move the ball a little bit better, make open shots. It's going to be a tough task for them now. To be fair, DCU are playing very, very well.
Sarah Woods, the captain. Corselli, who's been excellent, and she hasn't been too bad either. Rachel Hodgkins.
Again, it's another transition layup. Ball movement down the floor. Corselli, great pass inside, and Rachel Hodgkins, she's going to finish those all day. They haven't come to grips with that yet. I think they've got 18 points off the fast break.
McDonough. I was just about to say she's been good for Mystics, and then a rare mistake from McDonough. Sullivan, Corselli, Sullivan, Woods. Huygens moves it in. Corselli to finish, which of course she does.
Again, it's fantastic ball movement. It is an easy finish there for Corselli, to make the layup inside.
McDonough. Byrne for the shot. Off the rim it goes. Hannah Cohen was unlucky. Corselli, Huygens, Woods. It was just a little behind her. Corselli, Huygens. She does it again.
Great drive, great finish from Huygens again. Again, it's a good ball movement and able to spread the defense, and a good finish.
Byrne. And eventually Bullock sends it home.
See the pass here from Corselli. Rachel off one dribble. Nice little soft touch off the backboard for 2 points.
Bullock. And Padraig Byrne, who's watching us on Facebook Live, Off the Ball's Facebook page, will be delighted with that. He says, up Galway. Padraig Burke, I beg your pardon. Stephen Lloyd also watching as Woods goes for three and misses, and it goes out of bounds. Jordan. Byrne. Bullock is free. Bullock into the paint. Jump shots. It just wouldn't fall for her.
That was a good job though from Deja. She didn't settle for the outside shot. She drove at the basket.
Sullivan. Woods. Juggled by Anya McDonald. Intercepted by McDonough, then stolen by Sullivan. Woods for two. Surge by Finn. Foul called. 23 the gap, 6:34 left in the third quarter.
Nice crossover here from Dana. Just takes Tiffany out of the play, and Tiffany has to reach and foul.
McDonough. Jordan. jumps for 2, gets the 2. They need a lot more of that.
Yeah, Jay Johnson has been very effective when she's been on the floor. See here again, the pass comes from Anya inside, and a nice finish from Johnson.
Byrne. Finn continue to run, but it's off to Jordan. Jordan finds a way through. Byrne, McDonough. McDonough off the rim, and the rebound is taken by Huygens. Johnson gets the 2.
Jay Johnson's got 10 points. She's really working hard for her team. Everybody else needs to get involved in the offensive end now for them to have any chance in this game.
Woods for 2. McDonough. Bullock just couldn't control it. Bullock cutting a frustrated figure there. She jogs back. Sullivan. Woods. Woods into the paint. Foul.
See, NUIG have stepped back into their man defense now just to try to put a bit more pressure on the ball. Tough shot there from Sarah. Foul goes for NUIG.
Finn, Byrne. Johnson. That's a big 3. That's a very big 3. Only it was actually 2. She was just inside the 2-point line.
We'll give her 2.5 for that one.
2.5, yeah. But 10 out of 10 for effort. It was not an easy shot to complete. 7 left, Woods.
Great drive from Sarah there, like she used her body really, really well. Here's a shot from Dana Finn. Nice finish in the corner. Her toe just must have been on the line. But great drive from Sarah there. Used her body well and tried to finish with her left hand. Was going to get 2 free throws.
Woods misses. 19 between them. 4:15 left in the third quarter. 20 between them. McDonough. Johnson. Bullock. McDonough for 2. Chipped home, and they need more of that.
Yeah, that time Anya just found herself on the smaller Corselli and was able to shoot over. That's a good shot from Anya McDonough there.
Sullivan into the corner, and Woods, who will go for 2, and she will get it.
Another great shot from Sarah Woods in the corner.
Shot for 3 from McDonough, off the rim. Byrne collects the rebound, and it was a good block from Huygens. Johnson for 3. Unlucky. Bullock. Sullivan a little loose there.
Here we see the pass inside to Anya McDonough. Nice catch and shoot. Aisling O'Sullivan is just wondering about that last call. Pass to the corner for Sarah Woods to answer McDonough, and she does so.
Finn couldn't finish it off. Sullivan.
Tiffany Corselli has done a great job of staying in front of Dana Finn, just forcing her to shoot over, which is a much more difficult shot, obviously. And she's done a great job in that all day.
Sullivan. Rebound collected, but not put in by Huygens. McDonough. Byrne. Bullock is open. Bullock for two. McDonough follows up and gets the two.
Anya's definitely getting herself more involved in the game now, which is a good sign for NUIG.
Huygens. Aoife Maguire. Sarah Woods. Huygens. Corselli. 4-3. Oh, 4 keeps. Brilliant.
It's just every time NUIG look to have chipped away a couple of points, you know, DCU come up with a big shot or a big basket, and you know, more often than not, it's either Woods or Corselli that has that basket. 2
left in the third quarter. McDonough. And you can see the frustration as she pops back up. Here's Corselli. Showboating.
Wow, what a score. Gets herself in the air, little pump fake, beautiful finish.
McDonough for 2. Unlucky, Byrne collects the rebound and puts it in. 1:30 left in the third quarter. Corselli pops it under for Maguire. Eventually comes to Woods. The shot is missed. Huygens along the end line and a hand in from Johnson.
It's a good pass because she gets her arm out over the end line, so it's hard to intercept.
Corselli's had some really magical moments in this match so far.
Big three, you know, again, they've gone back to 18 points, but this one is more, that's just fantastic athleticism, a great finish from Tiffany Corselli.
Corselli again. Corselli, another 3-point shot. Huygens collects the rebound. Slipped off to Newell, foul. Timeout called, and with 55 left in the third quarter, DCU Mercy lead. They're cruising in truth against Mystics. 63 plays 42. .55 left in the third quarter. DCU Mercy by 21. Will it be more? Maguire. Yes, it will be more.
Nice little play drawn up there, and the shot is hit from the top of the quay from Maguire.
40 left in the third quarter. McDonough. Byrne. Bullock. It's lost. Corselli got in the way, but it came into the path of Mystics' Breed O'Connor. But the foul has been called with 27 left in the third quarter.
Got to give Mike Murray some real credit here. He's stayed on his feet for the whole game. He's trying to do as much as he can to get his team back into this game.
And they'll just see out the quarter here. Although there is 15 on the shot clock and 16 on the game clock. Woods. Corselli. We thought we were getting another 3-point shot. Huygens. Here we go. Huygens again. Misses. And they probably don't have time to get anything away here. McDonough. And that's the end of the third quarter. DCU Mercy are struggling. It would be a miracle for Mystics to pull it off if they were to pull it off in the fourth quarter. But it is sport and anything is possible. End of quarter 3 of the second cup semi-final. It's DCU who leads 65-42. And we're underway for the fourth quarter. Will it be a cruise for DCU Mercy, or can Mystics make it a bumpy ride? Bullock misses. Byrne, Bullock. Through effort and endeavour, they get the points.
Good finish from Dejan. You know, good hustle from Maggie just to stick around the basket there, pull out the rebound.
You saw UCD Marion in for the first of the men's semi-finals. That tips off at 6 o'clock. They're up against Killester. That's live here on Off the Ball. Here's Kieran Newell.
It's, again, like, it's the ball movement. It's the speed of the ball movement. You know, it's penetrating against the zone. You know, you see it here. Pass inside. Great pass to McGuire. And, you know, Newell goes to the line now for 2 free throws.
Kieran Newell. Kira Newell does it again. She's now on 7 points for the game. One of the baskets she got was an absolute blockbuster of a 3-pointer that comes off the leg.
See one of the younger referees there, young Mark Gilleran. Mark was on an 2 Irish panels as a player. Has turned into a fantastic referee.
It's important, isn't it, to have a knowledge of being out there. In some sports it's apparent that refs don't. Sometimes, most refs are fine, but there's no harm to have played.
I only say nice things about referees.
Of course you do. In public anyway. Byrne misses the 3-point shot. Kira Newell covering the boards. Corselli inside the Hygens. And that's a good 2.
Awesome score again from Rachel Hygens. You know, great finish off the nice pass inside. Great drive from Dana Finn there. She makes the basket and is going to go to the line for 1. Here you see the pass inside. There's Rachel Hygens. Nice easy finish against a much smaller player.
Kira Newell. Woods. Hygens. Another 2. One of the under-18 squad that were so successful in the summer, getting to the European Championship final. There's Mark Scannell, the coach of Glenmire, watching on, going for the 5 in a row. They've done their work today. They've beaten Brunel. But I wonder, Kojak, what he will have learned about DCU Mercy from this match. Probably not a whole pile.
No, I don't think he's going to get too much out of this game. But like, he's coached with Mark and, you know, coached against him for years now, so they know each other very well, just like himself and Francis did. It's going to be a hell of a final by the looks of things, because you know, Glenmire are getting their season turned around, and they're playing really well. They were fantastic today.
Newell, Woods, Huygens, timeout called. DCU Mercy leading 71-44, 7:39 left in the fourth quarter. .36 left in the fourth quarter. Johnson to McDonough. Bullock. Byrne. Johnson making herself available. She's open, but Bullock has it despite being covered. Here's Byrne. Shot clock ran out, I think.
Yeah, great defensive set there from DCU. I mean, closed down every shot, got to every dribble, made it very difficult to get an easy shot away or any kind of shot away.
We spoke about what Mark Scannell will have taken from this game. One thing that he won't have taken is a great performance from Alex Massaquel, because she's injured at the moment, so it's hard to know what kind of form she would be in if they were to have her available for the cup final. Undoubtedly they will be there, but she's a big loss. She'll be a big loss for that game.
Yeah, like, I mean, we played against Alex earlier on in the year. Like, she's a fantastic player. She's an excellent rebounder. She can go to the basket. She's really, really smart. I hope to God she is back for the final, because it'll only make it, you know, a better final for all of us to watch, you know. Looking forward to some game.
Johnson. Bullock. Byrne. Little shake and bake inside, and a throw from Blaney which doesn't reach its intended target. Ciara Newell. They haven't let up, DCU. Making her way inside is Power Cassidy.
And they're not going to let up. I mean, that's Mark's way of playing. Mark's a fantastic coach, and he's going to make sure that his team are playing for spots in the final now.
Well, Mike Murray is having a word with Jade Johnson. You can see her jogging back into place there. Power Cassidy. Sarah Woods, 4-3. Fantastic.
You just can't leave a player of Sarah's, you know, abilities that wide open on the top of the key. I mean, that's going to be an easy shot. That's like a layup for her.
Byrne. She's worked incredibly hard, Byrne. Deserves better than that. Bullock, oh, just wouldn't stay stuck to the hands.
See this pass here, comes out. Corselli sees the open player, pulls up, Beautiful shot from Sarah Woods. And you're dead right about, you know, Maggie Byrne. Maggie Byrne's worked her socks off. She's worked hard on the boards against big players and done a great job for her team.
Corselli for 3. Even on the rebounds, you can see the effort they put in. I think that's Meghan Connolly who sinks it in the end.
Yeah, that's a nice shot again from Meghan. She's hit a couple from a short corner now.
Byrne. Johnson. Turning and tangling away, but just would not fall in that bucket for her. In they go, and it's hooked home by Brona Power Cassidy.
Beautiful head fake, and then just a drive to the basket. Great finish with the left hand.
Shot for 3. Unlucky. Byrne can't keep it alive.
See this here again. Just a little shot fake. Nice drive. Nice finish with the left hand from Brona.
Well, I'm sure Liffey Celtics won't mind me saying, but let's hope it's a bit more of a battle the final this year. DCU taking on Glenmore.
Liffey Celtics are another great team, and we played them there a couple of weeks ago, and they really learned from that final last year and came back strong towards the end of the season. See this pass inside to Meghan Connolly as she drives to the basket, gets fouled, and is going to go to the line.
Great club, Liffey Celtics.
Absolutely, yeah.
Of course, it was Liffey Celtics that DCU beat on the way here in the quarterfinal in one of the games of the season.
It's definitely the best game I've watched this year. Male or female, it's a fantastic game of basketball. Either team could have won it.
Just goes to show the fine margins in cup basketball, as you know yourself.
Yes, so Shane. I used to like overtime.
Oh yeah. Cohen.
Great move there, and Brona finishing nice and easy again underneath the basket. They just moved the ball so well. They find their open player so well. See a shot at John Clancy there in the crowd.
Blaney off the rim. If even half of their attempts had gone in, this might have been a tighter game, but it's all if, buts, ands, maybes.
Yep. But it's not lost for Galway. I mean, Galway have a lot to look forward to with the younger players they have in their squad, like young Alison Blaney and Dana Finn, Maggie Byrne. You know, they're going to be a power in a couple of years' time.
Well, that's it. It's not like this is the end of something. This is the start of something. And there's the end of another score for DCU Mercy. It was Brona Power Cassidy.
I know what it's like to lose in one of these semi-finals. It's not nice, but you know, it's how you pick yourself up and move on from it.
Well, they've got a decent coach. They've got a decent setup. And they will be back. When I say back, they won't be going anywhere. Finn with a good 2. Sullivan. Sullivan. No showboating, no shooting from distance just because they can. They're doing all the same things now that they were doing at the start of the match in the first quarter. But they have been very much on top right from the start.
Yeah, and that comes from their coach. You know, I mean, Mark is so experienced. He's been there and done it in every facet in Irish basketball. And, you know, his team are going to play the way he wants them to play right to the very end, and they'll do that.
Clancy misses the second one.
Unfortunately, we're going to the line now on for free throws every time there's a foul from NUIG.
Well, they've matched and bettered their total from the last game in the cup competition. DCU Mercy 81-76. They beat Courtyard Liffey Celtics. Obviously they're on 83. That will no doubt be added to with 2:50 left in the fourth quarter. Massaquel, who we've been talking about, who is not available today, scored 27 points. Hopefully she'll be available for the final. The very best of luck to her. Sarah Woods with 19 on that evening, and Corselli, as you would expect there as well, 18. Jasmine Boone, what a game she had for Celtics that night with 29.
Yeah, Jazz is one of the best players in the country for the last couple of years.
Yep, pleasure to watch.
See Rebecca Hansbury after checking in here now from the Hansbury clan up in Mary and Galway. Her brother Kenneth is a fantastic player.
That one's kind of lobbed wildly and missed. It was an unfortunate effort from Rebecca Hansbury, who was unlucky. Sullivan hooks it home.
Great move and finish there from Aisling O'Sullivan. Saw the defense wasn't looking and was able to finish off. See this again, Aisling just sees the space. Nice easy drive. I just saw Paul Dempsey hold his hands up there, say it was his fault on the other side of the floor.
Don't forget, coming up, live coverage of the men's semi-final. Pyro Balcalester against UCD Marion. That's off at 6. Then it's 8 o'clock for Demons against Temple Oak. That has the potential to be a cracker, as does the first one. Temple Oak, 2016 champions. The 2017 champions, Swords Thunder, already gone. They've already been beaten. Here they go again. Sullivan. Demons getting through that, I suppose delayed maybe is the wrong term to use, but it was a little bit later than the others, getting through that quarter final against Tralee. Kieran Donaghy of Tralee was on Off the Ball AM yesterday saying that Demons, if they can click, they will trouble any team, especially with the talent they have. Any team that has Colin O'Reilly around and Kyle Hosford.
And Adrian O'Sullivan, who's Adrian's playing the best basketball of his life now at the moment, and he's doing a great job for his team. Actually,
Kieran did name check him as well. Just goes to show they have so many.
Yeah.
I left ones out.
Absolutely. Yeah, but UCD, and you know, you're coming up against the likes of Jason Killeen and these guys for Temple Oak. That's not going to be easy either, you know.
Of course, you're heading across to Neptune. Talk to us about what you're doing there, and of course you can check that out on the Basketball Ireland Facebook page and various social media channels.
Yeah, I'm going over for the 8 o'clock. Well, there's two great games over there now. The 6 o'clock game is a women's game. I want to see Division 1, Father Matthews and Griffith Swords Thunder. And then the 8 o'clock game is the second men's semi-final between Ballincollig and Scott Lakers Killarney. So we've obviously played against those teams this year, so just want to go and see what that one's like.
Good win for Killorglin last night, beating Neptune.
Yeah, it was a fantastic game. I mean, I called it Wednesday night. I said that's going to be probably that, and I think the Griffith Source Thunder Father Matthews game are going to be two best games of the weekend. So, you know, like the man Jacobitis for Killorglin was phenomenal. So we have to play them next week. So looking forward to that.
Great article in the Examiner during the week by Tony Lean on Killorglin and the growth of the basketball club, as this one, I suppose, trickles to an end. DCU Mercy by far and away the better side. 92-50 is going to be the final score, and DCU Mercy will take on Ambassador UCC Glenmire in the cup final, a match you'll be able to watch live on TG Cahir and of course the Basketball Ireland website. Thank you very much, Kojak, for your work here. I know you're heading across to Neptune Stadium now. Enjoy the matches over there. We're back just before 6 o'clock. Pat Price and I will be talking you through the semi-finals, the men's semi-finals. The first one is UCD Marion against Killester. Then at 8 it's going to be Demons against Temple Oak. They both have the potential to be crackers. Hard luck to Mystics. Well done, DCU. We will talk to you at 6 o'clock.